This week's topic, family. Exciting, right? You don't know if it's gonna be judgmental, you don't know if it's gonna be fun, you don't know if it's going to be hostile, you don't know if it's going to be loving. So here's the deal. Families are difficult because the dynamic between any given member is gonna be off or different than another one. Well, you know what? Pick and choose. That's what I say. Pick and choose and be around the family members that you want to be around because it's going to enhance your life if you want them to. My family is a little bit unique in the fact that there are two gay brothers. Oldest brother is straight. Unfortunately, Philip is no longer with us. He left this planet 2.5 years ago. Godspeed, Phil, wherever you are loved. And I'm still stuck with one hell of a brother, but I honestly can't tell you if that's a good or a bad thing, to be honest. Jason, if you ever watch this, which I highly doubt you do, yeah, we're working on it. He knows it, we know it, it's fine. My family's awesome. I have my mom, Leanne, my dad, Chubbs, Mike. So Ma and Chubbs, and then of course, grandmother Dorothy. This is gonna be a little bit intense, so I'm gonna draw it out. You got Ma, you got Chubbs, right? Chubbs is the nickname that Phil gave my dad when I was in elementary school. I don't think he's fat, but we call him Chubbs anyways, just because we can. Sorry, Chubbs. He loves it. He's fine. All right, I'm gonna explain the lineage here. Okay, so my father and mother come from different families, surprising. What? We got Ma. This one's pretty simple. We have Aunt Lolo, which is her younger sister, and they are both derived from Grandma Dot and Grandpa Frank. Straightforward, right? Now comes the fun part. My dad is one of 7 kids, born from Maisie and Manny Villalobos. Here we go. Let's see if you can keep up. First, Steve, Lisa, Chubbs, Mark, Monica, Boo, Robert. Got that? Did you get that? Here, I did this for you guys. So that's how it works. My parents met when they were really young. They got married really young. Mom was 21, my dad was 24, and popped out kids pretty much right after that. They were busy, real busy. So I am the third of 3 boys. We got Philip, Jason, and Cristobal. Now, for the fun part. My parents were both raised in a very religious backgrounds. And I think I was about like 2 years old, something like that, when they yanked us chitlins out of that church because they did not agree with the way that they ran things. Now, I'm not saying that all churches are like that, but the particular church that they went to, yeah, it wasn't conducive to a happy childhood. So we were the only ones out of the family because all of my dad's side of the family was very devout and strict about going, but we were not. We were not raised in the church. We were brought up to respect one another and to love and communicate. Hence why I like communicating. And I got the whole blog thing going. I'm gonna show you a little bit of my family. I'm gonna take you back there and I'm gonna go, I hope you guys don't think this is too weird, but in order to keep me centered, in order to keep me grounded, I built a shrine. I just think it helps me remember where I came from and who I am, because God knows I can't remember all the time. All right, so come on. We are going into the inner sanctum. This is where all of the magic happens. And by all of the magic, I mean literally nothing. I sometimes sleep in my bed. All right, this is my shrine that I built one night when I was just super excited because my ex moved out and I was gonna make this my own. So this is my family. Steve, Lisa, Chubbs, Mark, Monica, Boo Boo, and Robert, Manny, and Maisie. Look at me, just a little guy. Oh yeah, I had fake teeth. Well, I do have fake teeth, you know, that's always fun. Here we go. There's Ma, and that's Grandma Dot. They're my brothers. Philip, Jason. I love the Titanic. The joke that my brother had that I loved so much when I was a kid was that when he died, he wanted to be cremated and put into pepper shakers so that he would always be with those people that came to his funeral. So, out of respect, here he is. There's a little bit of felt in this pepper shaker. Sick, I know, but you know what? It makes me feel good. I love the Titanic. My ex, John Boone. I'm gonna call you out on this, John, because I just was one of my favorite things. This is what he made for me after I told him that I was positive, and I think I'd been positive a week at that point. I could not ever part with that. I really, really appreciate the poop. I love the Titanic. Hey, how's it going? Cool, thanks, that's cool. So that's my family. In a nutshell, that is where I come from. All the people that mean something to me. There are many more people that belong on that wall, but they haven't sent me their picture like I requested. So yeah, I'm calling you on it. You know who you are. I have no idea what to say about this topic. I think just tell me about your family. Tell me about your relationships. Tell me about your cousins. Tell me about your dogs and cats. And I want to know who you are. I'm sharing me, and I've had some people step forward and tell me about their more serious things, but what's your family like? Who are you? You can write. You can not chime in at all. You can just ignore me like we did on week 3. I want to say thank you guys. I'm not going to shame you. I refuse to shame you. Please chime in. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Something you should know about me is that I am a die-hard karaoke fan. The go-to song is gonna be Part of Your World, because I'm that gay, and I also really love Bush. I got some B-roll earlier this evening with my grandma, my mother, and dear Chubbs. I hope you enjoy. They're gonna hate me. But my next subject for the week is family. You deny me? What did you just say? What did you just say? Huh?
Who, me?
Yeah, we're doing a pucille.
Do I know you?
I don't know. But I'm in your house. Poppers are horrible. All they do is just give you headaches.
Well,
It's video head cleaner, basically. I got some at my apartment if you want to huff
I
it.
don't want to huff. I
room.
don't want to know. I don't need my sphincter to do this.
I was gonna
Dad may
say.
appreciate it. That's all I gotta
That
say.
ain't happening.
You never know.
You know, Alexa listens to you all day long.
Yes.
Yes, we talked about this while we were on Alexa, talking
Did
to
we?
each other. Yes.
Head full, honey. She's in the kitchen. I'm here. She mentioned November 2020. Okay. So all of a sudden, Alexa comes on and starts giving us the information. So I said, Alexa, what question did we ask? And she said, well, I heard you say November 2020. Isn't that true?
Yep. That's
Absolutely.
Dun, dun,
They hear everything that you're saying.
That's why I didn't plug it in for the longest time until
Well, I got nothing
Saturday.
to hide. Well, that's it. If you call me and there's no answer, you know I'm dead.
Is it true?
Yeah, I guarantee we're going to get pop-ups of colon cleanse because we were talking about that.
Probably. Once all my incomes go away, please stop that. You have 3 bottles of wine.
He might
I have one
a
bottle of
job here
wine.
soon.
And it's the
I'm bringing it over. What are you talking about?
Now that you mention it.
Yes, I have 3 bottles of wine.
No, that's I did have your red bottle of wine.
It was a gift someone gave you 2 years ago
That's
that you
true.
never drank.
That's very true. But it was good. She took a picture of it.
Naturally.
Do this and quit.
I'm eating. I'm starving.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go
I'm
eat.
wasting away.
Because my, what?
Go ahead, tell him about
AIDS wasting?
Papa Joe. No, Papa.
Papa G?
Papa
Oh.
G.
But I got my banana.
Oh,
My
hey.
banana.